Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So today's video is a little different, but something that I've wanted to talk about for a while. Today's video is 10 things that I will keep in my emergency food stockpile. So this is all just food. Of course you should keep medicine and first aid stuff, but that's not what today's about. I see a lot of people doing videos on like stocking up for an emergency right now, and I believe it's something that everyone should do. You don't have to go out and spend $1,000 at one time and rush the markets right now, but yeah, it's just a good thing to stock up on. I'm going to show you everything that I find important, and hopefully this will help you out too. So let's just get started. Most importantly, water. You can do without food, but you should always have water. I believe it's a gallon of water per person per day, but I like to do like 2, so we have lots of water. I got this from either the dollar store or Big Lots. It was $1. Kroger typically has a gallon size too for like 80 cents, 80, 90 cents. So yeah, stock up, easy thing to do, really important. Number 2 is something that probably a lot of people won't think about if you don't normally have the issue, but these are lactase pills or Tums, because I mean, yeah, this is kind of like a first aid thing, but it's edible, which is why I put it in this group. A lot of the dried like backpacking camping foods that are in the package, like MREs and stuff, like, you know, the dry pack that you put water in, have lactose in it. It has some kind of cream in it. So just in case, I like to have these just to keep with the food stuff. This is like $15 at Costco for this giant 180 count pack. So yeah, something simple you can have just in case if you have that type of product, and in case someone in your family has some issues, or if it just happens, it's just good to have. Number 3, this is especially if you have a kid, a younger child, make sure you have formula, or this is like Nido, which is like milk. It's powdered milk, and then you mix it with water, you know. But yeah, this giant pack I would believe was like $20 at Sam's a while ago. But yeah, and it, where's the date on this? Yeah, big, almost 5 pounds. But I'm showing you things in bulk because I shop at bulk stores, and that's just where I like to stock up at because the price is reasonable to me. But if you just need to go to Walmart, Dollar Tree, you know, just have stuff on hand, even if it's just for a few days worth for each person in your family. It's just important things to think about. Or like if you have a baby, make sure you have extra formula in case of an emergency. You're not going to be wanting to run out, be looking for formula. No, just make sure you have some extra on hand. So that was number 3. Number 4 is my favorite, pancake mix, which it's like really pancakes, but if you have a means of a stove, like a camp stove, we have a butane and a propane stove and a cast iron skillet, and mix this with water. Like, well, any pancake mix will do, but I like that this has protein, which will keep you going longer in case of an emergency. It'll fill you up better. And to go along with the pancakes, it would be a great dessert too if you're in a emergency situation and you have kids or you're adults and you just need a pick-me-up, something sweet. Syrup, this is like $10 at, this was from Sam's, but they have the same thing at Costco. This is organic, which doesn't, I mean, in an emergency, I would say if it's that important to you to have organic stuff, make sure you have extra, but if not, like regular cheap dollar store syrup will do fine. And or honey. Honey lasts forever. This, I want to say this was $10 too for this giant 2-pack. This was also from Sam's. But yeah, to go along with the pancakes, or you can even just have a spoonful if you need some sugar, if you feel like that's low. Next, and you're gonna see where this is going. Rice. This is jasmine rice. It was $5 for this 4 pounds, which it doesn't have to be jasmine rice because jasmine rice costs a little bit more. You can get cheap like short grain white rice and either keep it in like a sealed bag or I've seen people put it in like totes, you know, with just try to keep bugs and stuff out as much as possible. I like this because it's, you know, in its individual bag and it's kind of shrink wrapped, so I feel like that's a little better against bugs and other critters. So yeah, rice is cheap. And to go along with the rice, this is pork and beans, or any type of beans. These are like 50 cents at a lot of stores like Aldi. I've also bought them at Sam's Club and Costco in bulk, and those might cost a few cents more, but I just like having it in a nice big box that I can write the date on, so I can cycle through them. So when a box or a bunch of cans like this start getting close to expiration, I will use them. I actually like beans to cook with and stuff, so you eat through that and then you replenish. So that's how I do that. Next up is a form of protein, which the beans are protein too. And of course, if your family really hate rice and really hate beans, don't get that. You know, get something else, just like sardines. I know that's not everyone's favorite. I have it upside down. Favorite thing. We have like tuna, Spam, corned beef, what's it called? Like canned stew and stuff, Dinty Moore. But yeah, a few different types of protein to keep you going. Preferably something that you don't have to mix with like mayo, because mayo goes bad in case you don't have electricity. But yeah, you can eat sardines or tuna or canned chicken right out of the can. And that also goes along with something that a lot of people don't tend to talk about, or I don't hear it anyways, is some like seasonings. And so I got basic iodized salt, some pepper. This is peppercorns in the grinder, because peppercorns last longer than like already ground pepper. So this, and this is a giant thing of minced onion, and anything else really you like. Chili powder I have in bulk, just to spice up or just add to a little bit of flavor to the rice and beans in case you are eating that for a few days. Yeah, add some flavor to your life. Just like the honey and the syrup, sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up, so that'll help as well. And yeah, if you don't eat the meats and stuff, then obviously do peanut butter. We have a lot of peanut butter powder. I'm just saying a form of protein would be good. And last but not least, which is something a lot of people already tend to buy, is like ramen or canned soup. Canned soup is nicer just because it's got the broth in there, so you don't have to use any of your precious water, because you want to keep the water, you know, for drinking as much as possible. And yeah, if you have like packs of ramen, you'll need it to cook. Soup is important because if you do get sick with no power or whatever the emergency might be, you know, to have something to help you get better during all that. So yeah, that was my top picks. I know I probably have a lot more. One of these days I'm going to show you like part of, I'm not going to show all of it, but part of my emergency stash. If you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up, and I really hope you subscribe if you're new here. And if you are a subscriber, I love you all, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.